right, we've got a lot to talk about today, so get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, look at this amazing robot. I mean, I know it's not technically UFO related, but damn, look at this thing navigating this, minefield over here of debris. That's just crazy. Look how, I mean, I can't do that. Not very well, anyway. I mean, damn. That is impressive that it can do that. It's a little creepy, but it is impressive. So let me know what you think about that amazing robot. Meanwhile, Ross Coulthart is talking about some really interesting statements from the CEO of Lockheed Martin, talking about magical technology.
I'm not saying that what Mr. Tacklet was referring to was a reference to non-human technology, but his comments were certainly intriguing because he made extraordinary admissions that his aerospace company has technology that is, quote, magical and game-changing. It was a Q2 2025 earnings call to analysts on the 22nd of July, and he was under pressure to explain a $1 billion cost blowout on a very highly classified, undisclosed Skunk Works program. Skunk Works is obviously where Lockheed Martin do all their super secret aerospace stuff. And he said, it's disconcerting to us when we started to see the cost growth after we've done the review previously, but that's the nature of something of this magical status. This is a highly classified program that can only be described as game-changing capability for our joint US and international customers, and therefore it's critical that it be successfully fielded. He then went on to say how we probably won't be able to talk about what that tech is for many years to come, but I can assure you that it's going to be in high demand for a very long time.
Yeah, so what is that tech, guys? I want to know. I know you want to know. Will we ever find out? As Ross Coulthart says in this post right here, the ultimate shareholders in this technology are, of course, the U.S. taxpayers. The U.S. taxpayers, because we're paying the bill. They're entitled to know if this secret tech has been fully and properly disclosed to Congress. I doubt it has. But yeah, the head of Lockheed Martin talking about magical technology that won't be, fully revealed for many years. But apparently it's some pretty important stuff that's going to have long-standing applications. That's crazy. I mean, I guess it shouldn't be a surprise, but it's still crazy. Meanwhile, Representative Tim Burchett is trying to bring us whistleblower protection, as shared by UAP James. Representative Tim Burchett has introduced whistleblower legislation to protect federal personnel for disclosing the use of taxpayer money to evaluate UAP material. Co-sponsored by Representative Anna Paulina Luna. To provide whistleblower protections for the federal personnel for disclosing the use of federal taxpayer funds to evaluate or research UFOs and for other purposes. Very intriguing. And here is, let's see, do I have the actual bill? Yeah, here's you can go to congress.gov and view the bill itself. So yeah, really intriguing. Obviously, we need better UFO whistleblower protection that comes up again and again. That people are not encouraged to come forward because they're not being protected. Now, I don't know what can protect them from the deeper, darker stuff, but evidently there's things that can be done that can protect them from other stuff. And whatever can be done should be done. I full-heartedly support this effort, and I hope it goes forward. So Godspeed, Tim and Anna. By the way, I have to give a special thank you and shout out to Don Henderson for sending me this awesome painting. Check this out, guys. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, thank you so much, Don. He was using a source image for this photo, so don't think he's taking credit for the source, but he did an amazing job of bringing out the soul and the character of this being. Look at that. Look at that. That's just awesome. That's just awesome. I just really, really appreciate that, Don. So thank you for making me this amazing painting, and I will put it proudly on my wall. Meanwhile, John Bell is showing a really incredible UFO video because this thing makes a sound. It's not the first UFO video that John Bell of Florida Real UFO has shown where the object makes a noise. That has happened before, even with low flying orbs that are kind of semi-transparent. But this might be a more structured craft, and again, it's making a noise. So let's give a listen.
And it was another quick one. Just flew right through here.
That is badass. Love it. Yeah, he's filming what he believes, I guess, is another UFO when he gets this flyby of some object going really fast, or at least making an interesting noise. Ah, that is awesome. I love it when UFOs make noises. I'm a cheap date, guys. I am. But yeah, I just think that is awesome. I love it. I mean, I guess it gives us kind of an understanding of their technology a little bit. It makes them more solid if they're making a noise. I guess that's kind of why I like it. But yeah, good stuff. Meanwhile, controversial Muse, formerly known as Feminist Love Letter, is sharing this really cool image from Joyce Rios in a newly discovered megalithic waka. I totally nailed that. Totally nailed that. But the reason this is interesting is it might be showing a tridactyl hand. Isn't that interesting? Now, I can also see a case being made for this being like a three-headed serpent or even some sort of plant or something. But it could be a tridactyl hand. Which is just super, super intriguing. Meanwhile, UFO whistleblower Eddie Abbott is sharing pictures of what he believes is an actual alien. Yeah, check that out. Eddie Abbott says, this is what real looks like. This I can say is real. Actual leaked photos of a real alien. This is one of the type of alien I've seen files on. This is where Steven Spielberg got his idea for E.T. Spielberg has many ties to black projects agents within the secret government. This is real. I promise you, this is one type of what some people call small grays, except they're not gray. Amazing that we can share this. There are many more photos of these guys. I can't believe we can even share these two. That took some big stones to leak these. All right, so we got this being supposedly, theoretically in captivity, having a drink of something. Really interesting. I don't have, any idea if this could be real or not. I'd like to see the full story on this. I mean, I could easily see a case for that being, a movie prop or some sort of something like that. I don't remember that exact movie. But yeah, it's not to say it couldn't be, a fake. But it could also be real. So let me know what you think about these really intriguing images shared by Eddie Abbott. Meanwhile, Steph Kent shares this image straight out of The Fifth Element. Japan debuts the Auto Wash, a human washing machine that can wash and dry you in 15 minutes. Don't we have a shower for that? Meanwhile, this is really exciting. We have a new witness coming forward talking about the Rendlesham Forest incident. There may have been another UFO involved. In late December 1980, per Skywatch Signal, and thank you, Skywatch Signal, for making this post. This is awesome. Strange lights came over Suffolk, England. Led to multiple nights of military encounters near RAF Bentwaters in Woodbridge. For decades, we've heard the official story. Penistone bureaus, halts, audio recording, radiation readings in the forest, but that was only half the story. Larry Warden, a Air Force security policeman at Bentwaters, says he witnessed a separate craft land at Capel Green. So let's just listen to the man himself talk about this. And this is over a 2-minute clip, so I may not play the whole thing, but as shared on News Nation, here goes.
I saw a triangular object that was about 20 feet across. It went up to a rounded kind of top. It had a reddish amber light at the top. It kept distorting and changing. It was snow white. It looks a little different in the movie. There were parts of it that were, it just didn't look aerodynamic. You didn't know what to think, and you weren't in the right kind of normal mindset like we are right now. And this being, thing, or whatever, I've never said alien, came off the surface of this object. It was
What do you see?
It was like a bubble. It depicted in Dion's film. The best way I can describe it is just a part of the fabric of that craft separated on the ground, 3 feet above the ground, or a foot off the ground. I mean, these things in it faded out, and there were 3 individual looking. In fact, Bastin's is the one that said, "Why are these kids here?" It just, everything was bizarre, and it was there. And who else was there is, and to describe them, there was the big eyes, but it was like Ghost, okay? It looked like Ghost. It wasn't like Close Encounters, the little aliens come out and shake everyone's hands and off they go. It was very surreal and very surreal. Did it happen?
Okay, I need descriptions. So are they humanoid creatures?
Oh yeah,
What color are they?
Well, geez, they were like ghosts. Picture Casper the Friendly Ghost, but not friendly. Facial features not really defined inside these lights, and you couldn't see the lower extremities very well.
Did they have arms? Did they have legs?
Yeah. There were 2 arms, and it went down on. They were on the sides of these beings, things, non-humans.
Did they have hair, ears,
Nope.
nose?
No, nothing. It's the classic Communion. You ever see the book by Whitley Strieber, Communion? Of course, everyone's seen that cover. That face, that's what it was. It was one of those alien or non-human, because I don't say alien. They could be from Earth. I don't know.
So they had big black eyes, was it? What were
They
the eyes
had
look like?
almond-shaped kind of, the classic wraparound kind of eyes. That was the most defining image of the face.
That's wild, guys. So the Rendlesham Forest incident not only had the one craft shit set down that, multiple people saw and interacted with, had another craft set down with beings coming out of it. Ghostly gray aliens, like Casper the Ghost, but not friendly, he says. This is just fascinating. So, yeah, I want to know what those beings were doing there. Are they trying to retrieve the first craft? Are they sniffing for, nuclear radiation? What were they there for? What, why the activity? What was going on? When beings are running around amongst U.S. soldiers at a base, I mean, it sounds like something really interesting went down there. But what? Now, we need to get some remote viewers on this stat, guys, but I love it. A great case. Thanks, Ross, for bringing this to us. Last but not least, a lion tries lettuce for the first time. That's about the expression that I make. I like that. Time for a burger, my friend. All right, let me know what you think about this amazing lion and everything else covered today in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media. There's Facebook and Twitter links below. Love to see you guys there. If you want to support Cosmic Road in a bigger way, consider grabbing a coffee mug or a t-shirt in the merch store below. Or you can become a channel member. Channel members are rock stars, and I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, there's plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.